The NFTA is teaming up with Feedmore Western New York to help fight food insecurity this holiday season. And I'm joined now by Kelly Khatib from the NFTA and Colin Bishop from Feedmore with more information on how you can get involved. Welcome, you two. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Alrighty, let's get right into this food drive. Tell us why you're focusing more on awareness this year.
Well, I think that people need to kind of realize that this is something that it affects so many people. Mm-hmm. It's your friends and neighbors, and it's right here in Western New York. And that's why, we're so excited that we're doing this again this year. Feedmore is such an excellent partner that we're always here to help.
Let's talk about the items that you're asking for.
Yeah, so we're always in need of canned protein. That's something that is evergreen, it's non-perishable, and proteins are such an important part of everyone's diet. Other things that people can bring, any non-perishable item, think of grains, think of canned fruits, canned vegetables, super important all the time too.
Mm-hmm. And let's get into the different drop-off locations available throughout Western New York.
Yes, so we've got some new ones this year. So we have Niagara Falls Airport, which, throughout the years we haven't had any drop-off locations in Niagara Falls. So if you're out there, you now have the chance to give. 1404 Main Street, which is our police headquarters. And if you're lucky, you might be able to see one of our lovely dogs. I know everybody loves a dog. So you can go there. And last but certainly not least, 120 Amherst Village Drive. That is our firehouse. And sometimes that is like a big draw because anyone who goes and drops off at that location, usually they let them come inside and see all of the fire engines. And sometimes if it's, if it's really good, the chief will take you on a nice little tour and get on one. So it's really fun.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I know that this is a drive that you've done in the past. Tell us how successful it's been in past years.
So every year we break another record. And I'm very excited to say that I know that I was talking to Colin earlier, and he said that they did the Rock Out for Hunger, and Jixter did, record numbers. And I want to beat that.
Yeah.
I want to do as much as we can, again, because there's been so much going on in the world.
Yeah.
And I think that you need to really remember, especially this time of year, what this is really about. It's a season of giving.
Right. Why is it important for the NFTA to be part of the fight against food insecurity?
I think that, we are for the community. A lot of people don't realize that, transportation is to be accessible for all, right? And so this can affect not only, again, our riders, it can affect everyone and this is the city of good neighbors. And again, this is going to people right here in Western New York. So that's very important to us.
Yeah. Well, we talked about the awareness of this, and you mentioned it. A lot of people aren't aware of just how prevalent food insecurity is in our own neighborhoods, right?
Absolutely. Hunger exists in every single zip code in Western New York. There is not a place that is free from somebody in that community needing nutritional assistance. So Feedmore Western New York provides food to food pantries, soup kitchens throughout our 4-county service area of Erie, Niagara, Chautauqua, Cattaraugus counties. So we have a large service area, almost all of Western New York. And last year we served around 166,000 individuals. Over the last 3 years, that number has increased 46%. So when I say it's everywhere, it truly is everywhere, and the number of people in each of those zip codes who need nutritional assistance is increasing. So the need for community support for drives like the NFTA is hosting are critical for us.
And have you seen a rise since November 1st?
Absolutely. In the first 10 days of November, our food bank distribution warehouse was distributing 20% more food daily than what we would do in a typical day.
Wow.
So that increase definitely happened, and we're still kind of getting back to a normal
kind of pace, yeah, an average. What are some other ways that our viewers can support Feedmore?
A lot of great ways. If you're able to donate at a drive that the NFTA is hosting, that's great. If those locations or times, because this goes for a couple more days, don't fit for you, we have a list of other food drives going on our website. There's a lot of ways to donate as well. If bringing a non-perishable item to a food drive or directly to our warehouse isn't easy. You can donate funds. With any kind of funds that are donated to Feedmore, we're able to purchase foods that we can't get through community donations because community donations bring in non-perishable items. We're able to use the funds that are donated to purchase foods that are refrigerated. That way, when we distribute to partner agencies, it isn't only non-perishable items that we're distributing. There's also always opportunities to volunteer. People can volunteer in our warehouse, sorting donated product, packing packages that go out to those partner agencies. And we always need help delivering food to our homebound clients because we are also a Meals on Wheels program, and we're preparing meals and delivering them directly to homebound seniors in our area as well.
Thank you so much for coming in and sharing all of the ways the community can get involved in this fight against food insecurity. Viewers, if you would like to contribute to the NFTA's food drive for Feedmore Western New York, you can visit the drop-off locations at Buffalo Niagara International Airport, Firehouse, or the NFTA Transit Police Headquarters on Main Street in Buffalo. Thanks again for coming in.
Thanks.